Yeah, it's probably hard to read, isn't it? I redid that sign earlier, and right now I just have my cheap flashlight kind of lighting things up. Check this out. Is that bright enough? Hey guys, welcome back. Starting you guys off at Dennet Peak today. I just tagged the summit of Dennet Peak. I'm on my way to Burke North Summit, or Burke True Summit, and I was on my way basically to Widgeon Peak once again. Had a bit of a late start today. It's already past 3:30 right now, so I need to gauge myself properly. I need about another 45 minutes to get to North Summit of Burke Mountain, and I know that because I was already in that direction. Although I did not completely climb, I did not go up that other fork. That's what I'm going to do today. So, also I'm tagging the trail on the way there because the trail is not very known. There is traces of people using it, or at least the trail, so bears going through. But I want to make it a little bit more obvious for people because there's a lot of trails back there. And yeah, most people have no idea just how far you can hike in the Pinecone Burke Provincial Park. So let's help people out a little bit here. Alright, now that I tagged Dennet Peak, I'm gonna head back down to the fork of Dennet Peak and Burke Summit. So it took me about 3 hours to get to Dennet Peak from the shooting range. That's pretty average. I guess if you're really in shape, you can probably make it to Dennet Peak in 2 hours. I did a few extra stops. Alright, this is the fork. You got the sign right here. Right there. I think I'm gonna re-tag it too. I can't really see what's written because of the light. I might need a bit of a writing. I'll just take care of that. Permanent marker. That looks a little bit better. I'll see how I'll do in spring, because this will be covered in snow through the winter. Alright, so trail goes that way. And you can obviously see that there's a trail, but I mean, yeah. Looking at the forest like that, you know, going that way or going that way, in some people's minds, potentially that's a trail. You know, although that's obviously where it's going. There's also a marker right in front of me there, but that's an old marker. A lot of them are falling out of place. Some new ones like that. So over there it's pretty green, so I added a couple, and after this part going down, there's a bit of a meadow down there, and then gotta climb back up where the north summit is. Alright guys, check this out. This is the view from Burke True Summit, North Summit. So before that cloud rolls in, as it's doing right now, I was just on this ridge in July. I made it, I came up the middle here, and then I was up to here. Basically, the Widgeon Creek connector, a Widgeon Creek campground connector. I just had to go up to this bump, and the trail goes down all the way down to the campground down there, and then it keeps going all the way to Widgeon Lake, which is past back up over there. Widgeon Peak is just behind the clouds here. Also, just behind this bump is Widgeon Peak there. So you can't see that. I mean, you can't even see Coquitlam Mountain. There's a lot of clouds on that side. It's a bit of a blinding light as well. And the clouds rolling in from that side. Vancouver, guys, is all this way. Coquitlam and everything. That's Surrey in that direction. Now over here, down there is Pitt Meadows. Over there, guys, that is Mount Baker. Big White Mountain. And so down here is the Pitt Lake. Golden Ears Mountain. That someday is something I'm going to do. Not only the Golden Ears Summit, but there's another route that goes through the other side, Evans Peak, and that is a mountaineering route. So I got a couple of skills and a few more things to pick up to do that kind of stuff. Potentially, probably won't be able to film with my phone during that. That was a great climb today. Just another mountaintop. Dennet Peak I was just on, guys. It was just down this way. Again, a little covered in clouds. So that took me about an hour. Just over an hour because I was tagging the whole place. So I purchased this book, guys. Burke and Widgeon. This gentleman, Lyle Litzenberger. Hopefully I said that right, buddy. I wrote this book. He's a big enthusiast hiker through this whole area. And he loved it so much that he put a book together about it. So it's all about the whole main area from the parking lots down there all the way up to this general area. He also describes trails going down to, from this area, down to Widgeon Creek Campground. And basically also leading to Widgeon Lake. So this is why I got this book. I traveled this whole park quite a bit, but this book is quite detailed about the trails and conditions to be expecting or whatever. So really happy about this. I got this a couple days ago, and I got it just on time to push it a little bit further out here. So thank you, Mr. Litzenberger, for sending me this book so quickly. I am very, very thankful. And guys, it's been an awesome read so far. I've gone through a little, not even half of it. I've been jumping back and forth, but yeah, I'm really liking it. So guys, so far, I want to show you quickly. On the map here, you can see I'm basically right about here on the Burke summit. So then last time I made it a little further to where the viewpoint is for Widgeon Peak, and then the trail goes from there all the way down to the Widgeon Creek campground, and then that goes further. So on this is not showing everything, it's just really he's pointing out this general stretch. From here you can also go north towards Widgeon Peak, actually right here guys, Widgeon Peak right there, and Benny Lake is right here. You can't see it on the way, it's hidden and it's way down in the ravine. Dennet Peak, I filmed from earlier, guys, it's right here. You got a Dennet Lake where I made my first marker down. I'll show you guys that. Probably be dark by the time I get there. And way down there, basically the parking lot somewhere in the corner. But this book is great. Look at this trail description. So this, basically what I wanted to do today is go down to this point, to my viewpoint, and start marking the trail that's going to lead me down towards the campground down here. So that was my goal today. Right now it's already 5:15 and I'm right here. So I don't really see the point. It's getting a little late to pushing further like that. I don't really see the worth and the risking being out here that late today. So I've made it this far. This has taken me about 4 hours to get to Burke Mountain, North Summit, guys. And I took my time. I was tagging the trail. So I did not see any bears. I did not see anything. Once again, guys, Burke and Widgeon by Lyle Litzenberger. I'm assuming that's him on the cover. It's overviews 28 hikes in this area. And the one going all the way to Widgeon Lake being the top. So, last but not the least. Okay, so it's just about the time to roll out. I did some extra tagging. A bit of advertisement. And just as I'm about to leave, clouds rolled out. Got Dennet Peak area right here. Well, you can see the water over there. That's actually the Petula Bridge right there. Yeah, Petula Bridge. And then I think this ridge here on the other side, that would be the Coquitlam Lake viewpoint. Got Eagle Mountain. That's all the Coquitlam watershed. That is Coquitlam Mountain. Here's Widgeon Peak, guys. So I was on this ridge. Behind that is the Widgeon Peak. Yeah, 3 bumps there. So I came up this side and I went into here and I kind of stalled in the middle there, and then I came back down and made my way back because I was in bad shape. But if I kept going this way, technically I could have kept going down and made it to the Widgeon Creek campground. Or I could have kept going this way, made it to Widgeon Peak, and kept going also that way. There is other peaks, Gabbro Peak, sorry, and there's other ones, I can't remember the names, but technically there's also a path, there's actually a trail going. Well, you can take basically the ridge here, go through past the Widgeon Peak area, and then come around and climb Coquitlam Mountain. Or you can take the OR Creek, that's literally what it's called. I'm not sure where it goes exactly into here, but it's not really, that's kind of a blacklist kind of trail, you know, because it's in the watershed. And but hey, I've been hearing a lot of talk about people climbing Coquitlam Mountain, so yeah, it's getting my attention now. So my first thing first, my next big trip around here, I'm gonna go through where I was last time on this ridge. I'm going to tag that properly on the way up there, and then I'm going to tag the way down to the Widgeon Creek campground. So I don't know if when I do that, if I'll also push to go to Widgeon Lake, all depending on time and weather. So but that is a goal, essentially. I don't know how long the government's going to take to figure out their plan down there with the Quarry Road, and yeah. So that's what it is for now, unless I go with a canoe, guys. It's a gorgeous view of Pitt Lake with the golden ears in the background with just a little puff of cloud on it. Right there, guys. Alright, it is 6:15. 2 hours, it's going to be pitch black out here. Actually, less than that. So in about 2 hours, it's going to be fully dark. About just past 8 o'clock there, it's pretty much fully dark out there. And, but by 7:30 out here with the clouds, it's gonna be pretty dark too. So I got pretty much 1 hour until I have to pull out my flashlights. I got a new flashlight, guys. So now I'm making my way down from the Burke Mountain North Summit. Woohoo! True summit. Guys, this is rugged terrain. As you see. I put one more marker here. That is one trail. Well, I'm glad I just came up here instead of pushing towards Widgeon Peak or in that area. So I never went up here before, so that's still a successful day. A few markers that I put into here. There's a big intersection here. Basically the trail go to Widgeon Peak, Widgeon Creek campground goes going that way, Widgeon Lake, and everything. Go this way instead of turning into these markers. I go uphill here. It leads you over there. One more up and down. then go all the way down that from where I was last time with my unfortunate event and Widgeon Creek campground. Between the two, there's about 900 feet of elevation drop. So, and it's a very short distance. So, yeah, that's the trail, guys. Something keeps calling me out here. Earlier when I was talking about that rock slide, the old rock slide area, that's literally what it is. It's coming up to it right now. This is pretty epic stuff to walk through. This is just a part of it. This goes down like this, around basically. I want to show you something here. I don't know if you can tell that there's a bit of a hole right there. Well, I'm pretty sure that used to be a bear den. I'll show you with a different perspective. Well, right here, guys, got a nice little perimeter. This is just a fallen branch. So this looks like, to me, it was very obviously dug out by a bear at some point. But so the trail goes right here, right? I'm thinking potentially a bear really liked this area, or maybe even still does once in a while, but it doesn't look like it's much used. There's a lot of mushroom. The ground hasn't been turned over in quite some time. There's moss growing and everything there, but it looks like for some time a bear would have liked this spot until people started using more of this trail, disturbing the natural habitat of the bear, basically. So now this is slowly regaining its natural state. Don't see many of those around. My apologies for the quick scene switching. Yeah, it's probably hard to read, isn't it? I redid that sign earlier, and right now I just have my cheap flashlight kind of lighting things up. Check this out. Is that bright enough? Dennet Lake, Monroe Lake to the right, and Burke Summit, Dennet Peak, and the Widgeon connector to the left. I put these flags here earlier and I put the sign back up. It was on the ground. Every time I come through here, it's just laying there, and I was really feeling bad for it. So yeah, now it's a little more proper. We'll see if it's going to last the winter. Technically, there's probably going to be more snow than how high that is. Another marker there. So guys, this turnoff right here is where most people go to. Some people park down there on the Quarry Road and go up to the lakes and then do a loop this way and come back. Some other people come from the SkyTrain or from the other area by the shooting range, and they hike and do a loop around here. So up to this spot today, I actually saw a couple people. There was a group coming back down, but basically there was footsteps. I could see a few footsteps on the way, but right after that turnout there, the Dennet Lake, Monroe Lake, that was it. No footsteps. So the whole way from that connector all the way to the summit of Burke Mountain there, the north summit, that was probably nobody had been on that trail for quite maybe a couple weeks, maybe longer. It's been raining lately and people don't tend to go in the backcountry this far when it's raining. Another beautiful sign saying summit. I'm almost at Ted K Lake and it is, as you can see, very dark. Oh, here we go. We're at there's multiple markers there. The ski lodge sign up there. Hourglass Lake saying that way. I'm not going through that narrow trail. It's very dark. Not feeling like it. We're going this way back to the Harper Road. Very good day today. So guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do. And if you like this video, please like the video. There's more coming. Today was September 27th. And the weather is changing quickly. It's gonna be winter soon, guys. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I have 2 hours until I get to the SkyTrain right now, so I should seriously I should hurry up. So, guys, have a good night. Stay safe. See you next time.